Hello everyone, welcome to the Dhabi Grand Prix. It's Paul with Ultra B2, and the rest of people got Venter, Wallace, Ocampo, Ravo, Babanas, Ucable, Later Sonic, Jack Carter, Daniel Bogsarov, MP4, Sierra, Ahmed, Fernandez, Namanjic, Van Horn, Melga Ferrari, and the return of Zane on the grid. Got Mika, Zygmunt, and Livery with round off the front row. So we're looking towards an excellent Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I actually forgot how to say excellent there. Oh my god. 5 red lights, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, and we go! With 9 races left in this season, we're halfway through officially, and in towards turn 1, Venter with the inside line. To look towards P2, as Ultra may have to back out, and he does back out. It's going to cost him crucial time there, because he's been overtaken by Wallace, and now he's got the horrible outside line. Mika has a penalty in the Ferrari. Zane is down in P19 in his return to Formula 1 with the Audi team, and using Slipstream to soft tyres, he's able to propel himself alongside at least, as Mika seems to be getting held up because there's Van Horn, a slower Van Horn there, who had a horrible straight line. He just had horrible straight line speed there. As Venter now leads towards turn 9, Wallace is on the inside of Gorov, who defends his position, and he's right there getting in with Venter, and this could be the start of an epic race. The Mercedes and Renault rivalry. Gorov's advantage at the top has been going down and down recently. Yellow flags in third sector for Zane. Oh no! On the third sector of the return to Formula 1, he gets damage after having contact with what appears to potentially be Ferrari. I'm not sure. We'll get that confirmed soon. Because Venter hits fastest first sector. Yeah, it's Ferrari. Ferrari was only had contact with as they're heading down the straight, pulling alongside Gorov up into the lead. Just letting you know, Mercedes currently lead the Constructors' Championship as well. So Mercedes have a lot to do in order to keep their lead. So on board with the Italian driver who's won a few races this season. That's been incredible for the team. Last sector 2 for Gorov. So yeah, he's really pulling away. It could be time for the driver to stop. It's clear that there are differences in their performance, and they made contact. The two Mercedes drivers have made contact there. Maybe they're getting a bit too over aggressive, and it's not worked out at all for them. Now they're going to drive with a penalty. And now it's inviting Ultra in there, as Gorov is able to pull out the gap more because of the team driver at Mercedes. So Ultra there, and now in P3, pulls along to the inside of turn 5 and gets the move done on Venter, and as a bonus gets the DRS assist. It is Venter the one without the DRS, and he is just going to be left into the dust. Actually done pretty well to go alongside, where they've swapped the drivers in a respectable manner. And for Wallace, it's a perfect exit, but if only he didn't have a fasting time penalty. And towards turn 9, he is closing in the gap on the Renault ahead. As we look down towards Jack Carter, he's in a bit of a midfield pack right now. The two Toyotas switching there, as they are so close to each other. And as a result, Ucable is on medium tyres in 10th place now, promoted up into the points. Now Wallace needs to push to get the Gorov. Cannot let the 5-second time penalty demotivate him here. It is not a viable thing to do whatsoever. Zane's race has been ruined, unfortunately, for the Malaysian. He was just hoping for a nice return back, but that's not at all what he got. He ended up getting a return that's involving contact on lap 1, putting him out of contention for any good position. But of course, as we all know, the last season 5-time race winner, Zane, is here, back, and he's ready to show his skill on the grid. Also won 5 races last season, wasn't near the title, but still got the most wins of any driver last season. Maybe it's just a bit of consistency work from Mercedes and just here in general. But we're not here to talk about that because we've got a top 4 fight which is hitting hard right now. And Wallace getting another penalty for causing a collision. He's getting over aggressive, and this could result in a crash potentially. We saw what happened to Zane last time as Wallace into the pit lane. Got damage to his car, but he is just going for a scheduled pit stop, you can tell, because Gorov's also in. And his car is in perfect mint condition as Wallace has been held up. There's a campo in for mediums. And Wallace currently on the mediums there, on a fresh set of tyres. That'll benefit him as he leaves the pit lane. Venter 6.5 tenths behind Ultra, but their tyres are absolutely done for. Tyres cannot go any longer than this, I can imagine, because they just don't look good at all. They're shredded. It's like shredded chicken. It can look good, but it may not be good in the end. I don't know how I just made that random link, but I just did. And we're on lap 5 right now. Grigorov, penalty for him. The championship leader has got a penalty, trying to cover the field, and it's backfired completely. The aggression. It's allowing Wallace to get back in there as well. The magic there. Yellow flags 3rd sector. Venter's got a penalty as well. The main 4 in this Grand Prix, all of them except Ultimo, have at least 5 seconds of penalties. That is absolutely biblical scenes. As Revo takes the lead of the Grand Prix. He's on his 6th lap on them tyres. The tyres are fried. They're more fried than average American's breakfast. And this is just wild. As we are seeing, Van Horn, the Red Bull driver, never been able to prove himself with the Red Bull car being how it is. And sorry about the lag there, as down the inside goes Gorov, needing to mitigate the effect of the penalty. Even Zane's in there as well with P18, so he managed to find his way back up into the lower end of the field. But that could only be temporary, depends on how strategy works. As down the inside goes Sigmund and McLaren. McLaren, another team that not performing whatsoever, getting 21st, 22nd in like almost every qualifying. It could be every qualifying season, I don't know. And yeah, Revo cannot last long as he has hit the wall, getting his car just back on track there. The tyre's 15%. My god. He comes into the pit lane. I'm gonna still board because drivers have crashed into the pit lane with 4 tires before, so this could be a little thing to look at as, oh, just making it in. Cable also at the pit lane. Onto soft tires it is for him. Now I am confident Revo will make it a one-stop strategy. I'm confident. He pit on lap 6 and he has 8 laps on the mediums. I don't think anyone's on mediums right now, but I think it will happen. That is my prediction for today's race. And the top 3 are the main ones to focus on, really, because Venters really fell back after the previous sequence of events in the pit stop phase. As Grigorov looking to do the switchback on Wallace down the inside towards turn 9. Wallace in comparison to Grigorov has an extra 5 seconds, so it might be best for Mercedes just to let him give up the place Unless I truly think he can pull something magical out the bag. As he's got another penalty. It's 15 seconds of time penalties for the Italian driver. That's 3 separate penalties for 3 separate incidents. And Mercedes are not going to be liking that. And that is going to severely hamper them. Oh, Mercedes, I am not impressed whatsoever. You're letting your drivers go rogue. Come on, mate. Germans are not supposed to go rogue. They've had enough of it and it went too far. They need to stop going rogue. Get with the times, Germany. Stop going rogue. Anyways, away from Germany being rogue, Wallace could pick up another penalty, you know. With the way he's been driving, it's way too aggressive and it's going to put really negative effects. So I may as well just say it now. Wallace needs to be careful. With 15 seconds of time penalties, that will drop him out of the points. That is how bad these penalties are for him. As M4 in Toyota gets a penalty, fighting with Revo, who's on fresher tyres. Revo getting squeezed to the outside by MP4, who takes place back in a lovely switchback maneuver. Toyota going to be celebrating for that, but how long will it be? I think Dacia might have the last lap here. Down the inside, return 2, round the outside of 3. And for Revo, he is alongside the Toyota driver down into turn 5, and that is the place gained for Revo. As Ultra was able to pull away his lead, it's looking to go in the favour of him today. Like, really, it is. There's nothing went wrong for him today. He's just driven normally, no aggression, and it's all paying out for him. He's got an incredible lead, and the guys behind him are fighting. Now for Gorov, he's probably worried because Wallace might decide to go a bit too aggressive, and it could be on purpose. By the way, Zane 13 seconds back on livery in the McLaren as we see a pit stop happening for Gorov, looking to get an advantage over Wallace, who... Oh no, he's been held up! He's been held up by Blade Sonic in the Dragon. And with Gorov being held up there, that is going to have some severe impacts onto him. And then out the pits of Gorov, just ahead of Miles Mika, the Polish driver, unable to benefit there. But Ferrari team really need these points, because at the way things are going now, it looks like Ferrari may not even be on the grid, which is really unfortunate for them. Ferrari are heart and soul of Formula 1, and we could just lose them. Sebastian Camp over the RS, you can see the button lit on his steering wheel. I cannot talk there very clearly. So yeah, Zane right on the back of Zygmunt. I just want to compare their tyres. So there's a pretty big difference between them. But it is nice to know Zane is doing some little catch up when he can. Ultra Wallace into the pits, and I never actually thought about this. But Gorov has gained a bit of an advantage over Ultra Bro. Not enough to even get ahead. But fortunately for him, JD Venter, he should probably pit. Revo, I said he's not going to pit. Now about this fate, I am unsure. I'm unsure if he'll pit or not. We'll have to find out. I know Blaze also down the inside of turn 5. Unarmoured. That's a good move. and it's allowing the Magic to set up an overtake down this back straight. She's really doing well. And there we are, that's it. All it takes is to pull over to the inside, down the inside, in fact, getting the move. And Ahmed not wanting to give up, but he might just have to give up in. And the Audi drops down to P11, confirm there, never mind, switchback will occur, the Magic drops to P11 instead in the Scuderia Lamborghini Racing Renault. Yep, that's their full name. Scuderia Lamborghini Racing Renault. That's what the SLR means. If you don't even know, if you didn't know, they're just slow and fabulous. Wow. Yeah, Babis is gonna end up hitting this lap, which means Ravo won't be able to fit. So Ravo might have actually done something really good here. As Ultra Bro there, down the inside of Babinus gets moved on. We've got Robs right in there too, so it could be a Renault 1-2 here. If that's saying if Gregorov pulls 5 seconds to Revo, which I think he will, he's got to. It's gonna be way too easy for him. And for Revo, he has just over 2 laps. Can he do it? That's the question. That is the question. Can Revo make it to the end on a one-stop strategy? Bear in mind, no one chose the hards for this race. Literally no one. Oh, sorry, my voice went weird there. Anyways, just to let you know, since 9 races remaining, including this one, we've got 8 left after this for an incredible European portion of the calendar. While getting ahead of Babinus but 15 seconds of time penalties, I highly doubt that he'll be keeping that position, assuming Revo is able to get to the end. Because now there's 2 laps remaining in the Grand Prix for him. What's the point of pitting? You can get yourself points. The Williams guys, they're quite a bit behind. I don't think they're going to catch up to you. So Revo, while you're here, consider liking and subscribing to the channel for more F1 Classic content. And do keep your guard down Dacia contract. Yeah, because that's how it works. If you're a UK Ball Sport or UK Ball TV customer, considering pressing that notification bell for more videos. Because here we are, not long left now. So, around 1.5 laps left in the Grand Prix. And there was seriously not much time left. It's been a good race. Plenty of battling's been going on. It's happened since the start. Been plenty of penalties too. And now our race leader starts the final lap of this race. I'm so interested about this man here, the Italian driver of Revo, who rounds by the corner. Yep, he stays out. He has stayed out, and it might actually be a challenge to actually gain an extra place here from Wallace's 15-second time penalty. It really does depend because he's on really cooked tyres. Wallace on mildly cooked tyres. And for Ultra, he's never gone to win before. He is going to represent Australia in absolute style here in Abu Dhabi. Here in 2016. As he's now in the final sector. And there's only a few more corners to go in the more street circuit looking configuration of the circuit. 2 more corners to the last man, safe victory. He waited so long, came here to win, joined Random because of it. He does win. Ultra wins. Just Australian over. No, sorry, not Australian. Abu Dhabi. Sets fast lap while he's there. And Venter, oh, he's just took it. And it's yellow flash for Revo, who's hit the wall, and there's no way he's gonna gain anything there. And it's gonna mean Bob Sarr gets promoted up to a place, I think. No, he won't. Revo's gonna hold on. But overall, wait, I I think he might have just clinched it. No, oh, no, man, 20 seconds. Nope, he failed to get the place. Ahmed P16. And Zygmunt right there as well. Van Horn, Fernandez, and Livery. And you know what? Props to saying he wasn't that far behind it yet compared to them. It's a good recovery from the lap 1 incident, and that rounds off your Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We're done in the Middle East. We're heading over to the good old continent of Europe for the final 8 races of the season. Ultra race winner for the first time ever. And he's proudly representing Australia with this one. And I may as well say it now. We may as well listen to the Australian national anthem, but yeah, Gore second, Venner third. Now let's listen to the Australian national anthem for our race winner. Let's hear it. Ultra race winner today for Gorov, Venter, Blake Sonic, Zach Wallace, Revo, Belsorov, Ocabo, UK Ball, Babness, Carter, G Sierra, Ferrari, M4, Ahmed, Zygmunt, Magic, Mika, Fernandez, Livery, Van Horn, and then Zane on his return. Having bad luck for lap 1. It could have been much better, but unfortunately it wasn't. That's it for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. And we've got one more continent left in this championship. It's Europe for 8 races, where we'll end the season off at Silverstone, the most iconic track on the Formula 1 calendar. Anyways, that's enough for another 8 races. We'll see you in round 10. Oh, sorry, this was round 10. We'll see you in round 11 for the next F1 Classic Grand Prix. Have a good day, people. Goodbye.